Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Real Estate with Ryan. So excited to be with you in the studios on a cold one. Is it that time? We went from the holidays to freezing, frigid, crazy temperatures. And, that being said, hope everybody had a great Christmas and a happy new year. And we're off to 2024. It's official. Real Estate with Ryan in the house. New year. Do we have new goals? Have we set goals? I haven't even set goals. I have to admit, been so busy with the holidays as a lot of you are, moving, shaking, a lot of things moving, and holidays. How about you guys? The holidays seem like they come and go pretty quickly. I know we did our Christmas edition. If you didn't have a chance to kind of watch us on the air or listen to us on the air, check us out on social media. It was special, man. I had my kids in here and little Isaac and Kinsley and my wife, and we were in here having a good time, making memories, and I hope a lot of you guys did as well. We've got a good real estate show for you. We talk about the weather. We know temperatures are frigid, right? It's getting down to that time of the winter. And so if you're going to buy or sell a home in the winter market, what do we need to look for? What are the opportunities? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about inspections. So if we're selling a home, a lot of properties that we just listed, some are a lot on the market selling. What do you need to do to pass your inspection? We're going to talk about that. And it's 2024. 2023 has officially closed down in the books. We're starting a new year fresh, and we're wishing everybody a great, happy new year and prosperous year, better than 23. It's an election year, so who knows what in the world will happen. But we're going to talk the positive. It's a lot of great things that happen in 2024, so we're excited for it. Real estate market's off to a take. A busy, busy, busy January. Talk about a busy January, but let's also talk about what else we're going to talk about in this show. I've got some real numbers. We're going to go by all your major counties, okay? We'll give you some real numbers year over year. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, we're going to see what your market did. We're going to see where this average sales price is. We're going to talk about months of inventory, how many days in the market, a lot of questions that we get, and then how much is your area went up in value or went down. We have some adjustments. We'll talk about that and so much more with Real Estate with Ryan. Before we get going, we've got some new listings. As I said, it's a busy January. We had about 15 new listings coming on the market in just a short period of time, and we're already in 2024. So we've got new listing inventory, and we want to talk about that. So we've got a brand new custom-built listing in Sevierville. Perfect vacation rental or a second home. The owner's used as a second home. It was custom built. It's 2721 Duane Drive in Sevierville. Great acreage, beautiful community. Make sure you check that property out. New listing there. And new cabin in Gatlinburg, 809 Wattle Blossom Way. Beautiful property, beautiful views. All the trim work, all the features are in tip-top shape. Right close to $1 million. Make sure you check that property out. And now one of our favorite properties out in Tellico Village. You can tell me, I was in Tellico Plains. That's the next one we got coming. So we've been all over the town. That's an indication, guys, of where I think the market's going. Our office has been extremely busy hitting the new year. And so I think all eyes are looking on the real estate market with the interest rates changing. Rates just changed where the feds are saying, hey, we think the inflation and the numbers are going to kind of stall for a while and that we're going to put the interest rates down. Although the news came out that the interest rates are lowered and mortgage applications have come down a little bit and still have not pushed up. A lot of buyers that were on the sidelines who were thinking about what's going on and what they're going to do have decided to look like in 2024 be a lot of movement. So I think 2024 is a year that if you're buying, right? If you're buying, there's an opportunity for you to get to that property and get the right home for you. Investment property, guys, where the rates were 8% last year, now let's opportunity to borrow money at a little more reasonable pace and pick up that investment property and get your portfolio working. So a lot of things there. Tellico Village, brand new listing. It's just like new. 103 𝐒𝐥𝐥𝐢𝐧𝐠, Lane in Loudon. Great property that's listed. Great floor plan, all one level living, 2-car garage, a lot of upgrades throughout that property. Make sure you want to check that property out. And you can check them all on our website. I'll give you that address in a second. Tellico Plains, great property out there, acre lot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, fenced-in backyard, very private, great location. 278 Wiggins Road in Tellico. And, of course, we have another building lot. Think about building. We're talking about the investment opportunity. Lot 7, Street of Dreams in Gatlinburg, another building lot, gated communities, great values in there. And we got some more, but we're just going to run out of time. So let's what we've got going on. A lot of congrats. Harrison Springs Road, under contract. Congrats. Tipton Station Road, under contract. That's just to name a few that went under contract. And Yarnell Road, back under contract and closing. So congrats to those guys under contract. And I hope everybody's having a great week. Busy, short week. And thank you for tuning in to Real Estate with Ryan. So a lot going on here. What did you guys do for the holidays? Were you in town, out of town? Keep us up to date. You can check all those listings on ryancoleman.org. And I tell you, this is going to be a great opportunity for you as well. If you're cold and not sure what to do here in the marketplace, don't worry. We've got a website for you. And so we're a lot of these year-end shows and things that we're working on. Opportunities here is our website. So we got a great community page for you. And so some of these stats that I got today, really most all of them come from ryancoleman.org. So the brand new listings that we've got on the market, that's going to be your source. ryancoleman.org. We got some good content. My marketing team has really worked behind the scenes on this. A lot of work goes into this website. If you're going to start your search, we've got you covered there. We've got a great app there. Just go to our page, and it's right there. You can download it and get instant access for these new properties that are coming on the market. Some of them are off the market. And then I also want to tell you about our app. We kind of brag on our app, but it's a great resource. There's a lot of apps out there, but you won't find our preferred vendors. So we got some of the best vendors to save you a lot of time, energy, and money. A great client that we just listed in Tellico. And one of the comments he said was, Ryan, I had a pool in the backyard, but I couldn't get anybody even just to change the liner. And so he had to tear the pool down. He's like, hard to get people to work. You guys have run into that. Don't worry. We've got you covered. We've got some of the best vendors out there. And if they're not on there, we're here for your resource and we can put you in the right people. That's what we try to do here. So, all right, selling in the winter market. What do we need to know? Well, we know it's frigid and we know there's opportunity. A lot of people say in the marketplace today, say, Ryan, I'm going to wait till the spring. What we're seeing this year is a lot of people are not waiting for the spring. In fact, in February 2023, there was over 800,000 homes sold in the U.S. market. That's a lot of homes. So most people think in January and February, it's the colder months, I'm not going to put the homes on the market. Let me just tell you that if you're selling in those times during the year, it is where the most motivated buyers and sellers are. You got to think about it. The amount of relocation business that we have across the country, people that are moving to East Tennessee, a lot of people have sold their home. Can't tell you the amount of people that we have now that have the money in hand, money in the bank, right? And so now they've sold that property in non-contingent. And unfortunately, if the house is not on the market, they don't know you're for sale, then that opportunity, can't sell it. And then we've got all the increased competition. So in the winter months, our best opportunity is there's less competition. If you're selling this winter, we want to make it very simple. Keep it simple. Don't overdo it. Holidays just passed. Got some great clients that we're listing out in Union County, 11 acres out there. And, unfortunately, it's time to take the tree down. Now, at the Coleman house, we have to get our picture. So, we won't talk about that, but we've got to get that done this weekend. But we do this. Maybe you guys do that. Do that Christmas picture. We all try to get in front of the tree and we get the dogs and the babies and everybody together. And it's just a good time. But it takes an act of Congress to get that done. So sometimes it's not that easy in the Coleman house. So we're going to work on it this year. That's one of our goals is to get it done before it gets too far out of hand. And, crank up the cozy. Even though if a house is vacant, even though, it's a little colder out there, the last thing we want to do is go do a showing, walk into the house, and it's ice cooler. It's frigid. Turn the heat up. Make it comfortable. Make a reason for buyers that they're in the winter, that they can come in here, measure their property for furniture, things they need, start visualizing everything that they need and where it needs to be. Shine a light outside. It's so important. Lighting's key as we're getting darker towards the end of the daylight. It's getting dark around 5 o'clock. Make sure our lighting's working outside. Decor, we're going to do that. We're going to take down the decor. Don't overdo it. And just know that I think as we're going into this break, know that buyers mean business. I understand that this is a great opportunity where the interest rates have changed and we have an opportunity like we've seen no other, that we expected in the sixes, the properties that maybe that weren't selling originally, didn't sell the first time. All right, we just had some great clients that didn't sell the first time. Doesn't mean it's not going to sell the second time. We've got to take the marketing and take that opportunity and get to where we need to be. I know we're coming on a break here in just a hot minute, so just stay with us with Real Estate with Ryan. We've got so much more. We're talking on the second half of Real Estate with Ryan, communities, numbers in 2023, how we closed out. Stay with us with Real Estate with Ryan.
There's no place like home, and this basketball house is special. The great games, players, championships, it's a true home court advantage.
I'm Ryan Coleman. Both basketball and real estate take great drive and determination. Whether you're in the market to buy or sell a home,
let Hometown Realty give you the home court advantage.
Hometown Realty is East Tennessee's #1 real estate group and a proud sponsor of the Vols.
I'm Ryan Coleman with Hometown Realty. The real estate market's changing every day. You need to know your home's value in today's market. Text your home address to 290-2290 for an instant, no-obligation home evaluation. That's 865-290-2290. And remember, when you're ready to sell, we have a guaranteed sale program to get you in your next home stress-free. Trust your hometown experts. We've helped thousands of people just like you. All right, we're back at Real Estate with Ryan. So much going on here. A lot to put into the show, so I want to make sure I don't kind of talk too much because we got some numbers to go over, some counties, some different things and stats that I know you guys want to hear. So I'm going to get that before. As we're leading to the first part of the segment of the show, we're chatting about why buyers mean business in the winter. So great opportunity during that time frame. The holidays time, a lot of people had time off. People are still taking time off. So don't confuse that with an opportunity that buyers are in front of the computers. 87% of the market is going to start online. So if you're on the market, maybe your home didn't sell the first time. The marketing wasn't up to par. For some reason you're thinking, hey, I just need to take it off the market. I would encourage you, reach out to our office. This is what we do. It's the amount of work and time that we put in behind properties and what we do to, get them sold and reach across the country, and some of the marketing that we do with the university and some of our great networks and our team behind there makes a difference, Anybody can just put it on the market. The difference between marketing and selling it is getting you top dollar, and that's what we're looking for. So if you guys are thinking about interviewing for agents, we'll always be honored and love to help you in any step of the way. We're always here, been doing this 7 years strong here on the radio, and been doing it going on 24, 25 years. Years starting to blend together. I can't remember them, but it's been a hot minute. I was telling a client yesterday, we were going over some numbers. We were going to put their house in the market, and I said, if I can start finishing the zip codes, and I know exactly where the zip codes, I've sold a time or two, a property or two. He said, yeah, that means you've been there a time or two. So the experience matters moving forward in a weird real estate market. We know 2023 was all over the board. You'll see some of those numbers. Prices still staying consistent. Sales down dramatically a little bit, but we'll talk about each area is different. Negotiate with confidence. Understand that. Get a great agent. If you're buying, get buyer representation if you can. Obviously get somebody working for you on the deal. Nobody knows the market better than your great agent. And if you pick a great agent that's in your corner and help you walk you through the inspections, and we get the clients out there say, Ryan, I've done this. It's not my first rodeo, and I get it. And I've done it too, but I only do it with a great team, and teamwork's power. And so sometimes in this market where it's abnormal, it's not cookie cutter. And there's a lot of emotions going on, buying, selling, and agents and drama and lender. And so you're going to be better with a great expert in your marketplace to help you walk you through, especially during this winter months. Check your mortgage rates. Make sure you do your financing, get everything pre-approved. Make sure you get all your, if you're self-employed, you know what that means. Got to get your taxes done. Got to get those updated. You know what the lender's going to want. They're going to want updated taxes. Did you have a loss? Make sure you're strategizing with your tax accounting. If you're purchasing in 2024, you got to show income. Lenders are looking for it. So they're going to look for the last year and second year. You probably can get away with providing your tax returns if you're going to buy by April or use your extension. but not always. So don't count on that. So these are things that you want to think of. What else, guys? What else was on your mind? What are you thinking in 2024? I know a lot of things that I want to talk about. We'll get into the numbers in just a second, but I want to talk about the inspection guidelines because, just because a house is on the market, some of the things that challenging and selling in the winter is, especially if you're out of state or you're putting your home on the market, some of the things that you should definitely look about is your heating system. I know that's heating, cooling systems. It's this time of year, but make sure they're serviced, okay? If you're on a septic and you own the home or property for several years, ground's hard, that opportunity, it's wise. Get it pumped, Don't run into any last minute issues with your septic. If it's 5, 7, 10 years, or you don't know, just get it done. That way, when the buyers come through, it's one less issue. I know it's a it's a dirty job. It's got to be done, but these are big things that are coming up. Buyers are looking for these things, and it's easier sell for you. Reinforcement that you've done these things, especially if you don't know. Weather-related issues, we got snow, we got freezing temperatures, can reveal leaks. So make sure you're doing that. Pre-inspections are key. If you can do some pre-inspections on the major components, so when we go into negotiations or we go into that home inspections, you can rest assured that you know that the property is not only going to pass inspection, there's not going to be any issues or last-minute issues. Our heating systems, obviously, you want to get a certified professional to take care of that. Make sure we know everything that's needed to be done. Shop your prices. When it's hot, the HVAC people are, have all types of prices, right? And then same with the winter. So make sure you do your shopping, get the most affordable and reputable company that can help you. Let's see. Let's get into the numbers. I think that's most important where we want to know. Let's go over some numbers, county by county. Average sales price. Let's start with Blount County. Great area, exploding. Average sales price in Blount County is $408,786. So 408. Let's just round it. 408,000. All right. We're down 16,671 from previous year. That's kind of weird, but that's the numbers. Knox County. Average sales price is $460,000. We're up $21,000 from the previous year. All right. Sevier County. A lot of changes in that market. Got a lot of investment properties. Most of that market is investment based. 80% of that market, I'd probably say probably 85% is investor versus owner occupied. Average price there, $550,372. So $550. All right. We're up $41,000 from previous year. All right. Loudoun County. Got Lenore City, Loudoun, Tellico, listings that we just took out there. $498,780 to be exact. We're up $38,070. Okay. So that's quite a bit for Loudoun. That's a good jump, right, Nick? Pretty good jump. Yeah. Anderson County. Gotta love it. Andersonville. Got Clinton. A lot going on out there, a lot growing. Average sales price out there for 2023, going into 24, is $309,202. So about 309. We're up 16,291. Okay. All these numbers, along with your communities, we break it down in detail. And I want to urge you, go to our site. It's ryancoleman.org. Just Google me. Say, that guy on the radio, man. What's that guy's name? Ryan something. Don't worry. Ryan Coleman. You'll find me. I'm all over there. Go to our site. Go to our community page. And we've got you broken down. So if you're Hardin Valley, we got you covered. Oak Ridge, we got you covered. Sequoia, we got you covered. You're going to know what those values are going. Even break it down by subdivision, right? Newest listings on there, we've got you covered. New active properties, start your search there. But more important for your area, we've got a free service for you. You got a community report. I'd encourage you that if you're in the Karnes community or you're in Loudoun and you're thinking about putting your home on the market, click out our home value market report for your area. It's free. It's a good consumer service there. It's a really great tool. And it will be emailed right to you. No charge. You don't need to sign up for anything. We're not going to bother you, right? But it will give you information. So if you're thinking about putting your home on this market, it's going to give you right information that will make the right decision. You got Union County. So you got new property coming out in Union, 11 acres, I tell you. Nice custom-built property. over 4,000 square feet. But the average price in Union County is $319,903. And now we're up $33,164 in Union County. Good numbers. Jeff County, $354,729. We're up $61,000, 352. 61,352. Jeff County. There's a boom. Jeff County, Nick, we're out in Morristown and those areas. I mean, that market is just exploding. In Granger, $262,070. We're up $16,778. Let's go market trends. Talking about what we're doing in the market trends. Well, let's go sales volume for November closed out to pretty much the end of the year, right? Active volume was 2,804,000,000. All right. New volume for that month was 860 million. All right. Sold volume, 595 million. Sold volume, that was list, Sales volume was 584,494. That's million. It's a lot. All right, let's see here. It's about average days on the market. Ryan, has it changed much? So let's look at May. Average sales to list price ratio was 97.2, sold above at 98.8. November, 95.4, sold at 97.8. Okay. Let's look at our months of inventory before we get out of here. January 23 was almost 3 months of inventory. And right now, as we approach, we're closer to that same mark. We were up in here in July, a little bit in the mid 2.5 months, so we're at 3. So good signs for the marketplace. I think 2024 is going to be an awesome year. If you're thinking about buying or selling, we'd love to help you any way we can. It's a big step. Hope we can be involved. Hope you've enjoyed this show. I always love being with you. Make sure you check us out next week. And if you need me, the number is 693-SOLD or ryancoleman.org. You guys have a great weekend.